Hey, how's it going, guys? Hopefully you guys can hear me all right, but just getting this set up over here on my laptop. How's it going, Jerome? Pablo, Jacob, Freddie, Cherry, how's it going, guys? Double tap that screen, folks, and subscribe to the channel. Hey, thanks. Right back at you, Jerome. Hopefully everybody's checked out Jerome. He's got a lot of good stuff. Let's see. All right, just getting this set up over here, but hey, Freddie, I appreciate you, man, but you can definitely go to sleep. It's all good. I will. I try to be on. Sorry, I haven't. I guess I wasn't on yesterday, but I will be on tomorrow, hopefully. Let's see. Drink some water real quick. Hey, Pat, how's it going? All right, let's see if I can't turn this around a little bit. All right, something like that, maybe. I'll sit here. Oh yeah, I got to get my pointer. Streams are too good to miss. Hey, thanks, Freddie. I appreciate that. I probably won't stay on super late, but maybe just a little bit. So, if you guys got any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat. And you know what? I'll leave it. The little gun doesn't kick at all. It's a 22, so the recoil on it is like practically nothing. Maybe a step up from like a pellet gun, barely, but 723 out here in the wherever South Carolina is. Yeah, nice, man. I'm from North Carolina, so heck yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Absolutely. Thanks, Focus. I appreciate you, dude. A trivia about that Rock Island 38. So I think it's made in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. But besides that, I don't know of anything. Nothing interesting really comes to mind. One sec, guys. I am gonna check something on my laptop real quick. We'll give it a little bit more time. Let some other people hop in here too anyway. So, hey, Whiskey, how's it going? Let's see. All right. Super, how's it going to you too, man? Hopefully you guys are all having a good night. Just figured I'd hop on. I started college, so it's a little bit not difficult. It's still easy to do all this stuff. I still plan to live stream, make videos and all that. You're playing COD right now. Nice, man. Nice. We'll have fun, Super. I appreciate you for stopping by. I've got an idea. Should probably name some of your guns for the fun of it. Personally, something goofy. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Freddie. I could definitely do something like that. Watermelon. I don't have any of those yet, but I'm on the way eventually. Also, this is kind of crooked, isn't it? A Soviet space gun. I don't have any of that orange, but that would be kind of cool. Yeah, no, I agree, Jacob. I don't really like the M70. Like, I don't like the tactical furniture on it. It's fine, but I definitely need something like actually original. And yeah, Jerome, that is true. Yeah, the Cyclops is, it's, I don't know, something of its own. It's crazy. A little bit nervous to take it back out to the range, but I'm trying to figure out that trigger. It surprises me every time. So, how many of your stuff are 22? Actually, so I need to look and like actually get the numbers on it so I can like give you a quick answer. But I'd say I probably got 10 or 15 22s out of the collection, something like that. But let's see. Not really trivia about the 22, but I feel like most people really underestimate the 22. They think it's like the same as a BB gun, I guess. And sure, it's not the biggest cartridge or anything like that by any means, but it's still lethal. Depending on, if you get, I would not want to get hit by it. So, of course, if I'm wearing a vest or something, I should be fine, but still, you know what I mean. Anyway, okay, let's try and take you guys off this. and maybe show this stuff up a little bit better. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything new right now. The only thing is some 37 millimeter stuff coming from Exotic Ammo. So I got the canisters today, but there's some launchers coming next week, I think. So Exotic Ammo sent those out for review. I'll make a video with all that and tell you guys what I think about it. But the Python, we're still good for the Python. It's going to be like start of September is I think when I'm going to actually pull the trigger on one. So more so just looking at this point, trying to locate one that fits what I want. But so yeah, if you guys are new, I show some of this gun stuff, I guess. And if you got any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat. I do my best to answer it, but yeah, Jerome, the 37, like that right there. Also, my kids got handprints and yogurt on the TV, so just ignore that. Yeah, no, the little SIG 938, I like it. I do. I do like it. But hey, Jerome, how's your lives been going? I popped in to one, I think, and then I saw you were on not too long ago, but I was doing some homework. Otherwise, I would have hopped on. You should check Gunbroker. Yeah, I've seen a few on there, Freddie. So I'm gonna keep looking, see if I can't find a decent deal on one. But I would love to get another SR9. That would be awesome. But those are kind of I find them on Gunbroker every now and then. But anyway, Colt, right there with you, buddy. Right there with you. Carry SIG 938. I love it. No, I completely agree. The SIG 938 is great. Okay, yeah, Jerome, the turnover rate is a lot. It's so I may get like 300 people in here, but it's constantly fluctuating. So I might hit 300 and then it's like 150 and then it's like 70 and it just all over the place. But yeah, Jerome, what I found is if I can do a longer stream, it tends to do better. So I think the longest I've done is maybe 3, almost 4, but that was only once. So, Freddie, I need to get that high point carbine out to the range. I haven't yet, but I will. And when I do, I'll let you know what I think. So, full metal frame install. Okay, nice. Nice, man. Where's the hand pointer at? Yes, I do need to get that, right? I've got the hand pointer. Where are you? There you are. Hang on, I will use it right now. I don't have a Ruger P89. I'm just gonna put this mic on my, clip it to my shirt so I have an extra hand to use the pointer. So the Bison is actually a PSA Stuyson right there. So it's a 9mm. I like it. My longer ones are 2 hours. Yeah, it's past 2 hours. It's kind of like my brain just like is fried. And from answering questions, reading comments, all that. I don't have a Ruger P89. I don't know if I answered that already, but I don't. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat. If any of you guys are new, I'm sure we got some new people in here. Typically, I make videos on all of this stuff. And yeah, so does a Desert Eagle have a light trigger pull? Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm trying to think if it's like super light. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I haven't had any issues with it. Yeah, Jerome, 2 hours is long. 2 hours is long. So yeah, I completely understand. Harry, so Hold Up Displays sent me this, want to say 2 weeks ago, maybe. They sent it to me for to put up, make reviews with and all that. So I'm very, very happy with it. So the biggest thing when I started this channel is I'd never want to push a product on you guys that I don't actually believe in. But this is like an easy recommendation. This is great. Very happy with the quality. It's awesome. So anyway, if you guys have any need for that, definitely check these guys out. They have got you covered. But anyway, the last time I took that Desert Eagle to the range was probably, it's probably been a month and a half maybe. I just need to get more ammo for it. So, hey, John Paul Jones, how's it going? Say, did you have anyone operating a squad automatic weapon back in your service days? Yeah, so I've taken the 249 to the range, the 240 Bravo, all that kind of good stuff. I'm trying to think, as far as us, like the job that I was in, we only had M4s and M9s. So, but yeah. Now it took me about 3 hours to set this up, but that's just because I'm not technically or mechanically inclined, but it's not hard. And the hardest part for it was the start. I wanted to make sure I didn't mess this up. Once I figured that out, because you install it from the bottom and then you go up. So it took me the longest to get that bottom one in. But once I got that in, it was very easy. So anyway, if I can do it, any of y'all could do it twice as fast. No 243s, but eventually maybe. Good. How are you? Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Just figured I'd hop on because I didn't put up any videos today. I've just been doing school and all that. So anyway. The PP19. So that's the PSA Stuysen. It's like a, what is it? The PP19 Bison clone, essentially. Are you a fan of Almighty Lord's Caliber, the 7.62 NATO? Yes. So that's what that's chambered in. And I like it. I need to get some more ammo for it too, though. Anthony, I've got a few 25s. Actually, maybe I only have one 25. It's a Phoenix Arms Raven. I think that's the only one I got. But, yeah, John Paul Jones, not yet. Not yet. So it just feels weird. Being in college is strange when you're 28. Like, I know I'm not like super old or anything, but compared to everybody else, I'm kind of old. Freddie, definitely. I need more 308s. The only 308 I've got is that. It's a Spanish Mauser, 1916. Car lover, there is a Desert Eagle right there. I like it. Kind of ridiculous, but hey, that's kind of why you get one, I guess. But I got to get that Bond Arm Cyclops back out to the range pretty soon. Right there. Sorry, I've got the other revolver on top of it, but yep, so there's a Desert Eagle right there. I don't really hunt. I'm going to get into hunting more, though, this upcoming like deer season. So with the mod, one of the mods in here, Jacob, I'm going to go with him. So that is kind of a PSG one. It's a HK SR9T, but it came from the factory with like the PSG one hand grip or pistol grip, the trigger pack. So that's a PSG one trigger, the stock, and all that. So I love the name boot. Yeah, the name boot is awesome. I really like it. It gives me a lot of issues, but I still like it. Yes, Freddie, so I do have issues with that Nambu. Anytime I take it to the range, it typically will jam every shot or so. Yep, Trink shotgun right here. It's a Vietnam era, like a U.S. Winchester model 1200. So it's one of the last Trink shotgun models the U.S. military used prior to them moving to like modern combat shotguns. Actually, I think that is the last. If anybody knows, then hopefully I'm not spreading misinformation. So, but yeah, from what I read, I'm pretty sure that's the last one. Not the exact last one, but you know what I mean. Shotguns, I've got that. I've got a World War II riot gun. It's a Remington Model 11. So, yeah. What are you going to do with the other guns to your right? Well, I take them out to the range pretty often. Are you talking about these? I think you are. So I take these out to the range somewhat often. And, yeah. Okay, besides the M1 and the M1 carbine, do you have anything else Springfield? I've got a trapdoor rifle. That is Springfield. I don't know what else, though. Probably something. You got an Ithaca 37 trench. That's awesome, man. I would love to have one of those. Carcanos, no Carcanos. Not yet. Eventually I will, though. What is my favorite? So, out of all of these, at least the ones on this side of the room, I'd say probably that trapdoor. I really like it. And the Saiga 12 looking one is actually a SDS Lynx. So it's a Chinese clone of that one. Let's see if I can't turn this light thing around. Maybe that'll make it look a little better. There we go. That's a little better. Yep. So that trapdoor is a 4570. But yeah, I like it a lot. Got a few Mosins. Got a Civil War musket right here. Colt 1861. Got my Crocs down there, so sorry. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer you. And if not, we got lots of knowledgeable people in the chat as well. But yeah, AK-47. So I've got a Zastava M70 right there, but yeah. Yep, so this one's Serbian. I need some more AKs though. What is my favorite out of the whole collection? So favorite one out of the whole collection is SVT-40. I think it's my favorite battle rifle of World War II. I do like the M1 Garand, but I don't know, 10 rounds of 7.62x54, detachable magazine. I think I'd prefer that. So, yeah, no, I guess I did divide the room from AKs and ARs, but really there's no wrong answer to that. The true answer is both, I think. I'd like to have all of them, but you EDC a blunderbuss? Harambe, that's awesome, man. That is great. I would love to have a blunderbuss. Like, actually, I would love to. The Daniel Defense, do you use it? It's the best AR out there. Yeah, so I'm kind of guilty of not using it as much as I should, but I'm planning to get it out on the range soon. I just found a good gun club where I can actually do not whatever I want, but I can do a lot more. I have a lot more creative freedom for like filming and all that, so I can use my drone out there, so I'm going to get drone footage and hopefully up the whole production value of like the videos I put out. So we'll see. But there was something I was going to say. Do I have a single barrel 12 gauge? I do. It is right there. And I have a double barrel right there. Hey, Kablama, how's it going? Well. Thanks for being here, man. You got an awesome channel. If you guys haven't checked him out, definitely do. But hey, you're at the range. That's awesome. That's great, man. I need to get back out to the range. I plan to go definitely on Thursday. So, a coach gun. Oh, yeah. Jacob, I'm right there with you. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I want to feel like I'm in the Wild West, like Arthur Morgan or something, John Marston. So eventually, I'm right there with you. Big iron. I'd say the big iron that I've got is that dang Bond Arm Cyclops. That thing is crazy. Love the mill syrup. Hey, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that, dude. Glock 18. The only Glocks I have is a Glock 19, a Glock 26, and a Glock 21. So, love the 7.62x54. I do have a lot, Florida man, of like 7.62x54 rifles. Mostly Mosins, obviously. Not SKSs. I don't know what I was thinking just then. But yeah. How snappy is that 38? I don't know. It snaps a little bit, but not that bad. We need to do a build together. Oh, that'd be awesome, Jacob, for sure. For sure. So I got some 37 millimeter canisters from Exotic Ammo right there. They just came today. And I've got some launchers coming from them. They'll be here next week. So I might make a video on all of that next week when it gets here. So they send it to me for review. And anyway, so I try to be very transparent. If I get anything from a company, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm getting a random spam phone call. Hey, Freddie, have a good night. I appreciate you. Yeah. I don't own land. I rent. Okay, you can hear me. Cool. Yeah, I'm just getting a random. Okay, paused maybe for a second, but we're back. So this shotgun, if that's what you mean, it's just a pump action. And so this right here comes back kind of like the 1897. This is a Marlin model, I want to say 23, 24, something like that. I can't remember, but I don't think it's safe to shoot. So it's not in the greatest condition. And I've heard those bolts, or the action, I guess, rather, will come back, flying back whenever you shoot it. So I don't really do it, or I haven't done it. So musket, yep, got a musket right here. Sorry, showing my feet. But yeah, Colt, you can't even see it. Colt 1861 musket, got a double barrel. I need to fix my setup, guys. I'm sorry. But Bell, I haven't actually taken the M1 Garand to the range. I just need ammo for it. So, and I do need some Carcanos. I've heard great things about them. So eventually. I'm off at 6:10. Nice, man. Christian, yeah, my week's been pretty good, man. I started college. It's weird. So I'm trying to find a good routine between doing all that and still doing all this, because this is what I really like to do. Reshard, I kind of go, I go live most days. I didn't go live yesterday, but yeah. Jacob, yeah, I just need ammo for it. I haven't gotten around to it. So I feel like I've got so much that I've got to like get ammo for that there's a few that I haven't. Liam, have a good one, man. I appreciate you. What have I not shot out of this? That I need ammo for the Gewehr 88. I need 45 Colt for that. I've ran out. I used it all on my Judge and my Bond Arms Cowboy Defender or whatever. I haven't shot that. I do have ammo for it, so I'll get it out there. That I need ammo for. I need ammo for the Krag, the Steyr, a lot of stuff. But yeah, no, Jacob, you can absolutely shoot the Garand for sure. My pointer is a sword. It's a bayonet, like an old pre-World War I bayonet, like a little baby hand. So, hey, you're good, Asane. You're good, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. If you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. I try my best to answer whatever I can. And let's move this tripod back, shall we? So it's not like in the frame, I guess. Okay. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. Favorite caliber for a gun? Okay. I really like the 22, that Heritage Settler. It's so much fun. Now, of course, I'm not going to use that for home defense or self-defense, but like just like plinking, you really can't beat that. That little 22 right there, stuff like that. Hey, K2, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate you. So anytime people become members, do donations, stuff like that, we do an M1 Garand ping as a thank you. So let me get you guys up on this tripod real quick, and we'll do a ping for you. One second. It'll take me a second, but let's get some W's in the chat for K2 real quick. All right. One sec. Trying to get this up. There we go. All right. Here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and do that ping for you. Let's grab this. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, K2. Seriously, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being one of the small irons. We got a few different tiers on the channel. So you got small irons. I think we got big irons. Then we got platinum irons, I think. I need to go back and look. But I also need to make some perks to where it's actually useful for you guys. Or like worth it. So, but anyway, I appreciate you, K2. Seriously. It really helps the channel. And yeah. Okay, there we go. So, okay, got 2 original World War II Japanese bayonets. That's crazy, Eddie. That's really cool. Thoughts on the SIG 716i? Let me look that up. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I'm going to look that up right now. Jeffrey, give me one sec. Okay, so it's the tread. But it's the tread in 762. Okay, there we go. It loaded. Nice, that looks pretty cool. I'm definitely curious to see what you think about it. Because personally, I don't really know much about it, but I am Tim Green, basically running a whole army. So hey, if the zombies come, you guys are all welcome out here. We'll try to do our best, I reckon. But okay, so let's see. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Arms Room. Hey, thanks, John Paul Jones. yeah, if you guys don't mind liking the stream, it does help. I hate asking, but yeah. K2, of course, you became a member, man. I gotta shout you out. 30 likes is rookie numbers. Yeah, gotta get those likes up, guys. So I'll show you guys the gun wall that hold up display sent out. But yeah. Daniel, that's a great idea. I should reach out to ammo manufacturers and see what they could do. So, okay, the most expensive, the one that's worth the most, that Trent shotgun right there. So it's like super rare, very, very, I mean, that's the most valuable thing in my collection. There's a few others, but yeah. Okay, Jerome, you're going to be doing a live at 6 p.m. Arizona. Nice, man. Nice. I'll hop over there once you do. I don't plan to stay on super long, but yeah, K2, are you in the Discord? You should be. You're a member, so where did I get half of these? I want to answer that, Christian, but YouTube is really weird about that. If I answer answer that kind of stuff, they're just weird. But hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Arm Room Discord is right there. So if you guys want to join the Discord, go right ahead. I'm pinning it. What is my opinion on 9mm? So it says I was scrolled and was, like ooh boom booms. Nice. My opinion on 9mm, I like it. So if something goes bump in the night or I need it for some reason, I got that Glock right there. It's 9mm. So I would suggest that for sure. But yeah, that's personally what I carry. Let's see. Yeah, Jerome, just be careful about saying stuff like that. They're just weird. If you say where you got it, I was telling some stories about what got me into this, and I got a warning for that. And anyway, there's a lot. I'll message you or find a way. We can figure out a way to message, and I'll let you know because I've learned some stuff from like mistakes I made doing this. But anyway, yeah, no problem, Jerome. Yeah, Gold Desert Eagle. Yep, we got the Desert Eagle right there. I'd say it's pretty ridiculous, but I like it. I do, Jeffrey. I do have a short on that shotgun right there. It's pretty far down, but I can make another video maybe this week. I plan to go back out to the range. Probably Thursday is when I'll go. But yeah, 357 Magnum is better. I need a 357. I just don't have one. I'm planning to get a Colt Python, but haven't gotten one yet. So, not Deadpool. I wish. Maybe. I guess I wish. I don't know. I do have a musket. It is right here. So we've got a Colt 1861 musket right there. And then there's a double barrel behind or underneath it. We got a few other things. If you guys just hopped on, got a few. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. And if you like what you see, just double tap that screen. It really helps. That felt weird to say, but yeah. Revolver is pretty sweet too. Yeah, I want to get more revolvers. I don't have a ton of revolvers, so. My dad has 357 and 38. They're both pretty fun. Nice, man. Nice. I've got a few 22s, and I like them. An IA2. I don't have one of those, but eventually. Favorite AR and a pistol. Okay, favorite AR that I have personally for usefulness, probably that Beretta ARX. I like it a lot. Now, handgun wise, my favorite, probably, I don't know, as the one I'm like most nervous for is that Bond Arm Cyclops on there. Hang on, let me not move this. Okay, I didn't move anything, but yeah, so that Bond Arm Cyclops right there in 4570. Bond Arm sent me this for review, and so that's a 4570 right there. And it's pretty hefty, not gonna lie. The recoil on that is insane. It's the craziest thing. But yeah, no, it definitely got my thumb pretty good. I'll show you guys. Wear gloves if you shoot that, because I can't even really tell, but it peeled the skin off my thumb a little bit. So Circuit Judge rifle. Look it up. It's not the revolver. It's a revolver rifle. Okay, so it's like, I thought I had my Judge out right now, but I don't. I'll have to look it up. I think that's probably pretty cool. It is healing a bit, yeah. So I'm gonna try to shoot it again on Thursday. I'm just gonna put some gloves on. I think it'll be fine. So the Beretta ARX is 223556. What's the Discord? Did I delete the link or something on accident? I don't know. Let's see. John Paul Jones, can you post it again and I'll try to pin it? But yes, I have gotten Garantham. It wasn't that bad. It didn't feel good. I wouldn't want to do it again, but is the shotgun on the left rack? On the left rack, far right. Yes, I didn't modify it at all. Here, let me pin this. Hey, thanks for putting that, John Paul Jones. Them robbers are terrified of it. Yeah. So like, if somebody came and tried to rob me, like they wanted to take all these, it'd take them a minute to get all these out to the car. They'd be out of breath, because I'm out of breath anytime I like have to move these. But yeah. Anyway, I hope I never have to deal with anything like that, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, that shotgun is all original. It's a Winchester Model 1200. It's a trench shotgun. It's definitely the most valuable thing in my collection. But yeah. Nick, nice pellet rifles. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Okay, the closest thing to a Saiga I've got is this SDS Lynx right here. It's the Chinese clone of the Saiga 12. I've been missing the lives all week. How you been? Hey, I've been good, man. Been good. I haven't really done too many lives. I started some school, some college, and so I'm trying to find a good balance. But something that is new for anybody, Exotic Ammo sent me some of this 37 millimeter. Let's see, we got some flashbangs, we got some smoke, and what is the other one? I'm trying to remember without touching it. Flashbangs, smoke, and okay, super breakers. It's like fireworks. But they're sending me launchers next week. I'll make some videos on all that. Dude, I love your collection. I'm a big fan of World War II. Hey, thanks. That's kind of what got me into it. Just like a lot. I like history and all that, so that's what got me into it. I do have a Krag. Here. I've got a pointer. It is, the Krag is right there. 3040 Krag. H-Town. So the next thing for the channel is going to be a Colt Python. I plan to get that around start of September. Deer rifle. I've got a lot that could potentially be deer rifles, but I haven't really done any deer hunting. But me and Jacob, he's one of the mods in here, we're going to go hunting soon. Krags are so interesting and unique. Yeah, I agree. I really like it. It's like a US marked one. But yep, they're all real. I promise you. So Christian, mine's an ARX 100. So maybe that's why. But yeah, mine's a 223. Maybe is the 160, is that in 762? Maybe that's the difference? The P14 is right here. Who tactical that? No, there's a mod in here named Jacob. He might still be in here. You might not be. But yeah, I'm going with him. He's not too far from me. Like literally like 20 minutes. Okay, oldest gun. Oldest gun is this right here. It's a Japanese matchlock made in 1700s, something like that. But yeah, that's the oldest. So, guys, double tap that screen and subscribe. Hey, thanks, Jerome. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. We got like 300 people in here. If you guys could subscribe, or not subscribe, like a little bit, I would appreciate it. You just double tap that screen. And any questions you got, throw it in the chat. But you should go to the gun range. I love shooting guns. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to go shooting with you guys. Or go to the range. I should be careful how I say this stuff. Tim Green. I am out of ammo on a lot of this stuff. So I need to stock back up. I'm going to talk to a few ammo companies and see what we can do. See if we can't get something going. And then, yeah, we'll see. Because I think it might have an optic coming, like a pretty fancy one. I don't know what yet, but we'll see. Double tap for double tap your favorite firearm. That's a good one. Yeah, if you guys, whichever one of these is your favorite, just double tap it. And best gun for a beginner. That's a great question. First off, so it depends on what you're using it for. I'm gonna assume maybe like home defense, self defense. I'd suggest a Glock, maybe a Glock 19 is what I personally have, but we live in like the golden age of like perfect carry guns and all that. So it doesn't have to be Glock. It could be Smith & Wesson M&P, Smith & Wesson Shield, Bodyguard, Springfield Hellcat. I've heard good things about. I don't know. What are you guys carrying? Let me know in the comment or the chat. What do you guys conceal carry? If you conceal carry, what do you carry? And if you open carry, what do you carry? But which gun is the worst or cursed out of the collection? That's a good question. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Glock 43X, carry SIG P226. Those are all great. Definitely great. 44 Russian Smith & Wesson Model 3. Is that the Schofield? I can't remember, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I'd love to have one. Zip 22 is definitely cursed. Yeah, it is. The most cursed one is this freaking Bond Arm Cyclops. I love it and I hate it at the same time. You carry an M&P, you carry a Glock 19. I have a Pit. I need a Pit Viper. I do have a few Mosins. Are those real? They are all real. All real. Let's see. Colt King Cobra. Hey, that's a good one. Did you have Enfield pattern 1914? Yep. P14 is right there. I like it. You collect BB guns and said, hey, it's all good. All good. They make some good BB guns. Yeah, so Glocks, I've got a Glock 19 right here. I've also got a Glock 26 and a Glock 21. That's what I've got. Also like the SIG 938. And trying to think. I've got an HK VP9 SK. I like that one too. But I would like this, the PHP MV9. I like it, but it jams a lot. So it might just be the one I've got, but it's still a ton of fun. That's a really nice Desert Eagle. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. It's pretty ridiculous, but 50 AE, it's a ton of fun. Dude, I love the setup. How long have you been collecting? Landon, so I've been collecting for about 6 or 7 years now. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could get rid of any of them, to be honest. FV, of course, buddy. Of course. If you guys haven't checked out FV Ordnance, check him out. He's got a good channel. And I'm trying to think of anybody else I haven't shouted out. Jerome's got a good one. I'm sure there's some other people I missed. So I have played Airsoft. I used to play whenever I was younger. It's a ton of fun. I'd like to do it again. It's in the same collection for 6 years. Yeah, I kind of went a little overboard maybe. But I'm surprised my wife has let me get this many. So what AR do I recommend for a first? That's a good question. Now, I'm trying to think. Probably not. I mean, Daniel Defense is great, but that's not like a beginner. It is a beginner. I just mean it's not budget. That's not budget. And these are kind of hard to come by now. I don't know. I've heard decent things about the Ruger ARs. The Smith & Wesson ARs. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Ruger for beginner AR. Okay, nice. All right. People are saying Ruger. Yeah, definitely. I feel like Ruger's got some decent ones. M&P 15. Okay, nice. That one too. That would be a good one. Bushmaster. Yeah, those are all great options. I just personally don't have any. So, but I'll get some to do for the channel because I'd like to do more like beginner focused stuff and like be able to actually say, hey, I've got like a Smith & Wesson Shield. I like it a lot. Or, the M&P 15, stuff like that. I've got some guns myself, but nothing like you. Hey, Lane, it doesn't really matter how many you got. It's, at the end of the day, these are all just like wood and metal. And yeah, they're cool, but it doesn't like fulfill me or anything like that. How many mags do I have? I don't know. I found some to put out here, but like I've got more. Gewehr 43 is right here. It's a cool one. I got to get it fixed. It's not currently running, but yeah. Instead of an AR, get a Mini 14. I'd love to get a Mini 14. Yeah. Michael, they're all real. All real. Most of these are old, like World War II, World War One, World War Two, World War Two, World War Two, Vietnam, um, World War One, World War Two, Spanish 1916 Mauser. I don't know. I would guess maybe Spanish Civil War. It was probably uh, Remington Rolling Block, obviously like Wild West era. That's just like a Cold War Yugo SKS, and that Romanian PSL. I have no idea. What's my World War III gun? That right there, High Point C9 with the SIG M17. Not really. If something goes crazy, I'm probably gonna grab the Daniel Defense. Maybe if the zombies are coming, I'm getting that trick shotgun. I'm gonna put a bayonet on it. And handgun wise, the Glock right there. What gun would you use to defend your house? Okay, so to defend, like for home defense. All right, good question. For handgun, Glock 19. For, I mean, that's not really a rifle. Pistol caliber carbine. Instead of the Glock, I might grab that. It's got the suppressor on it. Shotgun, I'm going to grab that Trink shotgun right there. And rifle wise, I would say that with the bayonet. Just do a bayonet charge, but not really. Daniel Defense, probably. I'd say that. The high point is cursed. Yeah, a little bit. You can't slam fire that Trent shotgun. It's one of the only. I don't know. I'm sure there's other models that can't, but the Winchester Model 1200 will not. This one won't slam fire. I've tried. Any imported Russian stuff? I don't think so. Obviously, I've got like Soviet World War II stuff, but no like AKs or anything like that. Jeffrey, I have debated on saving brass and reloading. For some of like the more oddball stuff that I've got, like 4570 for that Springfield trapdoor, for the Remington rolling block, stuff like that. Okay, it's 1 a.m. in Britain. Hey, thanks for being up, man. You can go to sleep, dude. I know there's like a ton of lives out there, so I appreciate you. I like that most of your go-tos are the same gun. Yeah, pretty much. I tried to like, and that's why actually I got that Daniel Defense, is that I was like, okay, if something like hits the fan or whatever, like what rifle would I grab? And I just realized like I had too many, and I didn't know what to grab. So I just kind of got that to be my go-to, rifle-wise at least. Hey, NCR Ranger, thanks for being here, man. I love the lever action. Yeah, so that one is a Heritage Settler. It's a 22. It's awesome. So I have been teaching. Well, not really. I took my 5-year-old to the range a couple days ago. There's a video on the channel letting her shoot hers. It's like this, but it's pink. She did really well. And yeah, so I the biggest thing is I've got a new range that I go to. It's a gun club and all that, so I have way more freedom to do not whatever, but I can film a lot more stuff. I've got some launcher ammo for the 37 millimeter. I've got one there. I've got a few more coming. Also, don't mind the my kids' handprints all over the TV. All that was before I turned this into the gun room, but yeah. Let's see, Mosins. I've got a lot of Mosins. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and some more. They're somewhere. Fun fact, my first rifle I ever got was a Mosin. My dad gave me a Mosin along with the movie Enemy at the Gates. I want to say I was like 13 or 14. I don't remember how old, but my mom wasn't super thrilled, but I was thrilled. And yeah, so that's kind of what got me into it a little bit. I'd always been interested in history, but once I got that, it was all downhill. Yeah, I would say the gun room does kind of, I don't know how much value-wise all this is worth, but I should probably figure that out. I used to know back when I had half of this, I think, but then I started getting more and more, and I've lost count. 50s. I don't have any 50s. The only 50 I've got is 50 AE. but that's not really like 50. It's not like a rifle. But eventually, I'll I don't know. Maybe in the future. When with the next like demolition ranch or something? Not really. I couldn't fill his shoes, but if this channel really does, like, if I could do this full time, maybe. Did she pull a Christmas story? Yeah, pretty much. She was not super happy, but I think my dad got a kick out of it. So, and I definitely did. I loved it. Favorite World War One gun? That's a good question. So, handgun wise, probably like the Luger. I don't think that's like an actual World War One, but I've got another one right there. Now, rifle wise, what I've got World War One, Lee Enfield, Mark II Ross rifle, and I've got a Gewehr 88 and a few other things, but I think that Ross rifle I like best. That, or maybe the Lee Enfield. It's one of those two. Oh yeah, I do have the Krag over there. I love the Krag too. Let's see. The only time I ever got scammed was for a Krag, and it wasn't this one. I was very early on in my collecting journey, and I used PayPal, and yeah, it did not end well. I was very dumb. No 50 cals yet. No 50 cals yet. My favorite shotgun that I've got, probably gonna be the Trank shotgun right there. I love that shotgun. Let's see. Wild card. I don't know. Okay. Who taught me to shoot? So the absolute first handgun I ever shot, my dad had a High Point and 45. That was the first handgun. That, I don't know if that was the first time I ever shot. I think it might. No, I don't know. I went pheasant hunting with some family when I was like 8. They let me shoot a 12 gauge once. So I think that was technically it, but so it would have been my dad teaching me to shoot that. Not that, but that and 45. And then rifle wise, so that Mosin that I got, my granddad would help me. He would like spot for me and I would shoot it and all that. And I don't know. I know some other people probably helped me too. I just can't remember. It's been so long. Trying to think. Are you going to get a VSS? That would be cool. Maybe eventually. Belt feds. I don't have any belt feds. But again, that would also be cool. Hey, MG, how's it going, man? Ape. So I wasn't around for that. I mean, I was probably around. I just was super young. But they were, I think they were a little bit more whenever I started getting into it. Ape. Tombs, nothing like that, man. Nothing like that. I just collect old stuff. So I like to talk about old stuff. And any questions you got, really. So, hey, human, thanks for being here. Flintlocks, no flintlocks. I got a cap lock. It's a Colt 1861. I don't know if I have any flintlocks. That's a Zastava M70. Actually, this might be a flint. I don't know. Man, I don't think it is a flintlock. It uses like a, not a fuse, but it's like some sort of rope that you light. I can't think of the name. I'm sure someone could correct me. The Bison is actually a PSA Stuyson. And Jesse, that's a really good question. Does the value of guns go down like most cars? So yes and no. I would say for the most part, no. Now, like for this is about, or maybe that's not a good example. The Glock. So that's about what I got it for. Like today, it's worth about what I got it for. Any of this stuff, the old stuff, has went up a lot in value. So, and now buy quality to retain value, absolutely. Like that is worth exactly what I got it for years ago. This has went up in value. This is collectible now, so this has went up in value. This is new, so it doesn't really count. All of these have went up in value because they're old. They don't make them anymore, for the most part, I guess. Same with that. It's collectible. Most of all of these are collectible. All your old stuff, at least. I'd say this has went down probably in value because of the whole SIG stuff, but that's about it, really. Most of all of this has went up. Besides like that, maybe it hovers around what I got it for. Same with that. Hopefully that answers your question. No scar. So that is a CZ, not CZ. Oh my gosh, Beretta ARX 100. Would you conceal carry if you're going somewhere sketchy? Yeah, definitely. I definitely suggest concealed carrying if you're going to go somewhere, really anywhere. So I carry that Glock 19, and I definitely suggest carrying for sure. I know it depends where, like what state you're in and all that. Missouri is constitutional carry, so you don't have to do any classes. But yeah, the M17 is not really. I got it a while back because it's like an actual Army issued one. So I was like, oh yeah, this will be a good like collectible thing, and it was for a while until all this stuff. But yeah, so Ape Army, I'm in the Army, but love the pointer. Hey, thanks. The Boss Firearms. I don't know if you guys have ever watched their channel, but they suggested I use this or do this. Those guys are awesome. So Pat, yeah, I'm out here near Kansas City. Yep, it's a tactical pointer. That's a good name for it. Have you had any SIG issues? No, but I don't really mess with it much. And now I really don't mess with it much, so. No Type 100s. Is that like the Japanese submachine gun? I can't remember. Okay, you're on the other side of St. Louis. Hey, we'll have to like get together at some point. We're not that far from each other. Okay, you got out in 08. Nice. That's awesome, man. What MOS were you? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer. But the mags are not loaded. Test out the SIG trigger thing. Yeah, I will do that. That's probably a good video idea. Do you know where there might be Jake? I'm trying to think of some of the decent places around Kansas City shop-wise. The only place I've ever really went are like Frontier Justice, and I'm not a super big fan of them, but that's about it. What was your first mod for a gun such as a flashlight? So yeah, probably a flashlight actually. I had a Glock 19. I put so right now I've got a what is it, Streamlight TLR, but I used to have a Enforce ALPC or something. I can't remember, but I think that's what it was. Who joined as 95 Bravo, changed to 31 Bravo in 04. Nice. That's awesome, man. I'm a 35 mic, so I do like interrogations, debriefings, stuff like that. I was active duty for 9 years. Now I'm in the Guard, so. But yeah. The Mac 10 is actually a Steyr SPP. Ape, yep. SKS, I've got a Chinese SKS right there. I've got two. I think there's another in a gun sock probably over there. And let's see. Ape, nice, man. Nice. Greg, never had to do anything like that. So, yep, I still got my uniform and all that kind of good stuff. So, and I'll have to do drill pretty soon. But I think, did I say I've got a Yugo? Yugo SKS right here. But yeah. So never had, Daniel never had to waterboard or anything like that. So, yeah. Which musket is my favorite? I'm trying to think. I've got this one right here, that Colt musket. I need to actually take it out to the range. So, would I ever go back to active duty? I debated on it a few times. So, because I got out of the Army, left active duty to become a pilot, try to do the whole airline pilot thing. So right now I'm in school for that. And there was a little bit of time, because it's taken me a long time to work on the pilot stuff. So there's a few times where I debated on just going back to active duty. But one sec. Ape, yeah, I'm sure. That's, yeah. Hey, Benito, I got you, man. I got you. Gravitation, yeah, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. No K98s, but eventually. Favorite 45 ACP. So I've got a Glock 21, and then I've got a Colt 1911. It's a Here, I'll just show you up close. 1917 Colt U.S. Army, so like World War One era. That's probably my favorite. Little homie, yeah, I don't know. So it's all no everything on here is very secure. Like it's hold up displays. Like they make awesome gun wall storage, all that stuff. This stuff is just kind of like leaned up. It's kind of haphazardly put up. But hey, Gable's Gun Shop, yeah. How's it going? Easton Gable and Brooks Gable. Where are you guys? Like, where's your gun shop at? And subscribing for the pistol one. Hey, thanks. And love the pointer. Thank you. Yeah, DeBoss Firearms gave me this idea. So I have to give credit where credit's due. Civilian marksmanship, I've never used them, but I need to. But is that a B&T GHM9? It sure is. I really like it. It is right there. So what's wrong with the grips on that gun by the Beretta? On the rack with your Glock. With the grips. Are you talking about this? Hang on. On the rack with your Glock. This is a Bond Arm Cyclops 4570. This is a Remington. Rock Island Armory 206. Glock 19. Steyr SPP. Artillery Luger. Smith & Wesson Model 2. Far left. Are you talking about this? Steyr SPP maybe? I don't know. Hopefully I'm answering your question. It was definitely hard to store these before I had this gun room. For sure. For sure. It was definitely difficult. But now it's not that hard. Now, obviously, it's still a bit of a mess in here. Super unorganized, but yeah. I don't have a pepper box. I think those would be kind of cool too. They look bent. Okay, they look bent. Is it that? The way that it does kind of look bent, but I do need an M1A. Eventually, I'll get one. No worries. Yeah, I feel like it'd be awesome. Where's my gun room located? In my house. That's as specific as I'll be, I guess. You spend a year or yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I go to the range a lot. So, and I'll go back. I think Thursday I'll go back. I'm going to go take that Bond Arms Cyclops back out there and probably some other stuff. Yeah, no 1911s that shoot 9. So does Hold Up Display sponsor you? That's a good question, first off. So they sent me this out for review so I could just make some videos and all that kind of good stuff. And the biggest thing is whenever I started this channel, I wanted to never push anything that I don't personally like believe like is useful or that I wouldn't use. Now I would use this, and I always wanted one of these, but they're kind of spendy. So, but if you're in the market for something like this, I wholeheartedly recommend it. Like I'm super happy with this. Very good quality, stuff like that. But I just refuse to like, I don't know, push stuff that I don't think that I would use, stuff like that. So hopefully that helps. Nice Desert Eagle. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. And any snipers? I've got the HK SR9T up there. That's probably the closest thing. But yeah. Walther PP. So it's actually a Hungarian PA63. I want a Walther PP though. No Galils. No STG 44s. And Jeffrey. So it looks like wood, but believe it or not, it's metal. It's metal. I've got a video on it, but how heavy is the wall mount? So it's probably, I came with 3 different packages. They were about anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds each. So yeah. Do you have a criminal record? Nothing. I don't have a criminal record. I don't even think I've gotten a ticket ever. So, but now I say that. So the first one I ever got with my own, probably that, I want to say it's that single shot 12 gauge right there. I could be wrong though. Hey Jerome, thanks for sending that, man. I've seen a C96, but not in person. I really want one. The rifling is still good on, I'd say, just about all these. Maybe not all of them. No CZ57s. The only CZ I've got is a 27. It's a World War II. What is it? Is it 32? I think it's 32. Can't remember. But yeah. Definitely need more. Yeah, Crypto Billy, you're not wrong. The next thing for the channel is gonna be a Colt Python. And Jerome, no, I appreciate you, man. You've sent the most gifts out of everybody. I do appreciate you. Do you have a Car 98? None of those yet. I do need more ammo. Yes, need more ammo, guys. What's a lever action every man needs? I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to lever actions. I've got a Heretic Settler in 22, and then I've got a Uberti 45 Colt clone. And yeah, that's about it. So I need more, though. I do need to make a war machine with my car. That would be awesome. With the Prius, come on. That'd be crazy. Maybe, eventually. If we ever become like the next Demolition Ranch, yeah, you bet. We'll turn the Prius into something crazy. I have the lever actions if you want to see them. Yeah, definitely. Jerome definitely has the lever actions, so he's way more knowledgeable on that kind of stuff. The Prius Penetrator, that's a good name for it. Heck yeah. Keep up with the videos, absolutely. I haven't posted anything today. I'll probably post a short tonight and then try to get back to it tomorrow. Or the minivan. Yeah, minivan war machine too. That'd be great. Yeah, Red Rock, you're right, man. No, that's not, yeah. What rifles don't have rifling other than muskets? I don't know. My brain's kind of fried right now, so I can't even think. Okay, Saiga. I've got that SDS Lynx. It's a Saiga 12 clone. It's a Chinese clone. But any guns that I want that I don't have? There's a pretty long list. I'd say Colt Python, FAL. There's just too many. Too many. Gewehr 43 is right there. I still need some stuff. Shotguns don't have rifling. Hey, there we go. Thank you. A lot. Yeah, a lot is the actual answer. So hang on, guys. I'm probably going to hop off in just a second. But I want to like actually talk to you guys face to face if I say goodbye. So hang on. Let me put you guys up here. Missing SIG 320. It's okay. I got a SIG M17, so it's basically the same. All right. One sec, guys. So I don't have my light on me like I normally do, but anyway. So guys, I think I'm going to hop off and got some homework and stuff I got to do and all that, but when Hold Display send you something to review, don't you have to send it back? So, okay, Jeffrey, that's a good question. Before I go, I'll answer that. So it depends. Different companies will send you stuff, and some will say, yeah, you can have it. Some will say, okay, you can have it for X amount of time. The way it works is when they send you something, they'll be like, hey, you might have certain amount of videos you need to make, certain amount of pictures you need to take, stuff like that. I will bring an apple for the professor, yeah. But yeah, so, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. This I get to keep, that wall I get to keep. Bond Arms sent me out that Cyclops. I can keep that too. But I know there's certain companies that will send you something for like a certain amount of time, maybe 90 days, 120 days, something like that. Red, thank you. Thank you. There's a Trink shotgun right back there. And one more thing. I don't have a Thompson. I need one. Later then, I'll be live in 30 minutes. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, if you guys are still on here, check out Jerome, Desert Armory, and more. He'll be on in 30 minutes. So if you're looking for a gun live, check him out. But, okay, guys. I'm going to head off, or I'm going to head out, I guess. And I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know if I'll go to the range tomorrow, but I'll definitely go on Thursday. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. And can't go wrong doing what's right. So have a good one.